Coming up on This Is True Really News, a Swedish thief. Please like, subscribe, and or follow This Is True Really News. We would like to have you join our cavalcade of comedy lovers.
Yeah, don't be too proud of yourself.
Oh, all right. I thought it was pretty good. I used the word
You
cavalcade.
used it correctly, so.
Yeah, so there.
Yeah. What are we doing? Like, subscribe, follow.
Oh, yeah, we did that.
Okay.
Okay.
You've mentioned Cavalcade.
I mentioned
Sheila
that.
Okay, then I'll let Sheila do her thing, and I'll start with Tyler.
Excellent.
This is True, Really News with Scott Combs and Tony Vercanis. All the news you're about to hear is true,
Really?
as far as you know.
So, 34-year-old Tyler Monk, no relation to Adrian, an exterminator in, is it Kinder or Kinder, Louisiana?
Ooh, I wouldn't know.
I'd go with Kinder, being a good German kid.
Yep.
Who knows? Anyway, 34-year-old Tyler Monk, an exterminator in Louisiana, is changing. That is, his skin is changing from white to black, apparently, because he briefly tried Prozac last year to help with anxiety, according to a New York Post story.
What has that got to do with his skin color?
Monk said the fact is doctors don't know why I'm changing colors. After 2 months, Monk's arms and face took on a grayish tone that continued to darken even after stopping the drug, which leads me to wonder, was it the drug? He said first they thought it might be photosensitivity, but I've been covering up and I'm still getting darker. He has seen 8 specialists and more appointments are on the calendar. His family is supportive, saying we really don't mind the color change as long as he's healthy and he's okay with it.
Right. Well, at least it's something that lives in the human spectrum of color, and it's not fuchsia,
Look, he's chartreuse. Oh, no.
Oh, crap. Hey, maybe he's one of those lizards that changes color,
a chameleon?
Mood. Yeah.
No.
Oh.
Well, unless he's really, depressed a lot, because that gray would fit.
That is weird.
Isn't that weird?
Never heard of anything like that before.
Well, I've heard of people doing that on purpose. Remember, there was the white guy that tried to play his black guy, the reporter.
Yeah, Black Like Me, that book from
back in
60s,
the 50s or 60s.
Yeah, that one. Wow, that was weird. Well, I hope he's okay.
We'll find out.
A thief in Sweden learned his lesson real quick when he tried to steal from.
They have thieves in Sweden?
Yes. They don't have
because
thieves
their
in
murder
China.
mysteries are pretty damn dull. Well, except for Wallander.
Oh, I don't. What about the girl who kicked the hornet's nest?
Oh, that's true.
I mean, she was
the girl with the spider she was
the girl with the dragon tattoo.
That was it.
Yeah.
By the way, the tattoo.
It's the same girl who kicked the hornet's nest.
It is. She also played with fire.
Yes.
Best trilogy ever.
She was.
I even
awesome.
like the one that had James Bond playing the Swedish reporter with a British accent. He did. It wasn't bad.
I recall.
But who was it? Was it Numi Rapace, right? Was the.
I'm not your guy on that one.
Great, thanks.
You're
Lead
welcome.
me down this alleyway, knowing Listen, you do your story.
I'm going to do your OCD thing.
Thank you. I will do that because I can.
So
hang on, I'm going there now. What do you think? Google or Bing? I know everyone going Bing. Who the hell uses Bing? No one. If you're wondering,
a thief in Sweden who, as far as we know, is not an actor, learned his lesson real quick when he tried to steal from a bikini-clad woman who also happened to be an off-duty police officer.
Oh, there's a problem.
While Michaela Kellner was sunbathing with her friends in a park in Stockholm, random guy rolled up to sell him magazines for homeless people as part of his scam. Not listening to their repeated rejections, he hung around their blankets. And that's when she knew something was up.
Something was amiss.
Her spidey sense was tingling. And it wasn't the Akavit. I hung around their
sense. Spider sense.
Yada-da-da-da. I told my friends to keep an eye on their things, but as soon as he left, one of my friends said, "Where'd my mobile phone go?" The thief used one of his magazines to hide her friend's phone before sneaking away with it. This cunning plan would have worked too if he were dealing with mere mortals. However, Kellner, with 11 years as a cop under her bikini and possibly some acute spidey senses, immediately took action. There was no time, so I ran after him, maybe 15 meters or so. It helped that one of her friends is also a police officer. We got a hold of him. He tried to get away, so we held onto him harder. I love the way the Swedes use English. We held him harder. They held him down until on-duty authorities arrived on the scene. A bystander was able to snap the photo, which now resides on Instagram.
Huh. All they want to keep showing me is the Daniel Craig one.
Oh, okay.
I think it was. I'm almost convinced it was 2009 film. Hang on, I'm almost there. I realize this is very professional.
Yes, I'm loving it.
It's
like
honestly, if you have not watched them,
that's
Noomi Rapace.
Great. Yeah,
played Elizabeth Slander in the Millennium series movies. Whew.
You happy?
Well, I'm not unhappy.
So it is your turn.
I just figured out who Elizabeth Salander was in the first Millennium series. What else am I going to do? Oh,
story maybe.
let me
Do
see.
something funny.
So a horse walks into a bar.
Bartender says,
"Why the long face?"
Congratulations, you've done something funny.
Time to decorate the old man cave. 3 men arrested on September 24th in Hernando County, Florida, after an off-duty detective not wearing a bikini spied them using saws to cut traffic lights off of their poles, according to WF-TV.
Boy, it's too bad it isn't WTF TV.
Well, that wouldn't work. That'd be WTFV. By the time deputies arrived at the scene, the men had already put 3 lights into their van. Aaron Wood, James Donnelly, and Oleski Nomenko,
all 58.
They were all 58 years old, were arrested for theft and admitted to stealing the lights, each valued at $5,000. That's all there is to the story.
No.
All I can think of, the only thing that makes sense is either they're starting a weird club or a strange decoration for somebody's man cave.
Nah, they're setting up a drag race strip somewhere, a clandestine drag strip.
Yeah. Well, that makes as much sense as any other explanation.
Yeah, exactly. I have no idea.
The stupid part's already done.
Right.
Got a saw. Let's go swipe some lights off the poles. You're kidding. That would cause problem. Yeah, but we'll have them. Well, then, never mind.
Yeah, what was I thinking?
Yeah.
Twitter burns. At Frankie Muniz. Munoz?
Yeah.
Munoz.
Yeah. He was Malcolm in the Middle.
Your acting is just awful. Sorry, but it is. Yeah, but being retired with $40 million at 19 was not awful. Good luck moving out of your mom's house before you're 35.
Hang on. Bazinga. Oh, I'm mixing my rom-com. Sorry.
At Oprah.
My sitcoms.
When are you going to give back to the ghettos in America? When are you? I've put 500 African-American men through college. And you?
You're up. Nothing. Yeah, I thought as much.
At J.K. Rowling. Glad I caught this article on Yahoo. I will now burn your books and movies too. Well, the fumes from the DVDs might be toxic, and I've still got your money, so by all means, borrow my lighter.
Carry on, my wayward former reader, listener, watcher.
Dummy brains.
Idiot. Bozo.
Off to you.
An unnamed 32-year-old woman didn't get far in the Mini Cooper she stole in Lakewood, Washington.
Lakewood, Michigan, Washington.
In Lakewood, Washington, according to Fox News. Of course, the burning question is, why in God's name would you be stealing a Mini Cooper? The driver, who had her 4-year-old son in the back seat and a bottle of whiskey in her hand, steered the car right into a section of wet cement that had just been poured by city crews.
You know, I don't even think the airbag goes off when you hit that stuff.
No, Mitt's too busy laughing too.
Pointing.
Think about it. First of all, you stole a Mini Cooper.
Yep.
Maybe she wanted her kid to drive because she was drinking.
That might be true. Because
4-year-old could probably handle a Mini Cooper.
Yeah, likely.
So they're stuck in, you guessed it, they're stuck in the wet cement because it is, after all, a Mini Cooper. When she emerged from the car, she threw a television and an Instant Pot out of the car before trying to walk away. All the items were stolen
from the Waikiki Hotel.
Oh, see, that would be so much better. She just swiped them from her own mom.
Oh, wow. What a pooper head.
And yes, after the arrest, crews had to go back and fix the pavement.
By any chance is her mother named Waikiki?
Do you suppose she wrote her name in before she left?
I would have put a heart with an arrow.
Or something. What is the universal sign for being amazingly stupid? I don't. Face print would have been good.
Yeah, there you go. Face planted. I think they should have left it in and just covered it. There you go.
And put a little plaque there.
Yeah.
When God made stupid, this is what he had envisioned.
And there you have it.
This is true, really news. Send email to TITR@netradio.network.